I'm sick again, and I'm getting ready to head to Los Angeles, get on a flight in a few hours. But my buddy Kaiser hit me up from Doust, and I'm gonna make a trade for the Supreme Dominoes. It's a dead stock set of Dominoes, hasn't even been unwrapped. Let's go check out Doust and see if we can get this trade taken care of. We left Doust, and Kaiser still had a bunch of good stuff. We got the Dominoes. They are dead stock. I'm really excited to show them to you guys. Perfect, not a chip, not a scratch. Came with a box, and it was a great deal. So huge shout out to Kaiser. I will definitely show you guys a close-up of these. Not a lot of people have seen them. I mean, everybody kind of knows that they're around, but not everybody's had a good look at them. So I'll show you guys those. And I'm gonna get on a plane here to LA in a couple hours. Lindsay and I are gonna head to the mall. What do you gotta get?
I want to buy some jeans.
That's right, she's gotta get jeans. I forgot. All right, I'll catch up with you guys at the airport or when I land in LA. Carrying this head cold, you can hear it in my voice. Second time this year I've got a cold, but hopefully this climate helps clear it up. I'm feeling okay. So let's talk about Yeezys. Today, the Yeezy 500 is going to be available, or they signed up for registration so that it can be available on the Adidas Confirmed app. There they are. So these are technically called the Yeezy 500 Blush. So you've got these coming out, you've got rumors of a restock of the Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, and when you ask people's opinions about these, you get sort of mixed opinions, right? Mixed feelings. A lot of people say they really hate these. They think they're really ugly, they just don't like them. So for those of us that have done this for a long time, I consider myself somebody that's done this for a long time, when you hear things like that, it sounds really familiar. Because when originally the Jordans were being released, and they were a new shoe, not retros, when they were actually being released, every time you see one, it was something pretty wild, really unique, and something you'd never seen before, and you weren't sure how it was going to fit in and how it was going to work. All you knew is that it was new, it was cool, and you had to have it. Now, that's very similar to what's going on with these Yeezys. Even back then, you still had opinions where people said, oh, they're like space shoes, they're ugly, I hate them. But they slowly would come around and find a way over time to start to like them and see how they could fit into what they were wearing on an everyday basis. So in the end, most people slowly started changing their mind and ended up liking the new Jordans. And this happened every time there was a new release. Like, these are too crazy, these are too crazy. I mean, even when Jordan 11s came out, they're like patent leather on basketball shoes. Like, that was totally unheard of. People thought it was crazy, it was ridiculous. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it, but as you now know, a lot of these Jordans like that became classic sneakers that are going to be a classic sneaker silhouette forever. So what's my point in all of this? This is the same thing that Adidas and Yeezy is doing right now. And it's something that Jordan's not doing. So Adidas and Yeezy are releasing sneakers that don't look like anything else, or that have elements of something that we previously thought was ugly, but it's actually really, really nice. We're not used to it. We're saying it's ugly. We don't know how to react to it. And my reaction is everybody should calm down, take all this with a grain of salt, because that usually means we're about to change our mind and something's about to change overall in the sneaker world. In other words, this is something that Adidas and Yeezy is really good at lately. They're able to release new stuff that looks wildly different, not necessarily ugly, it's just different. But it fits good in the fashion world. And that's something that Jordan brand is struggling with right now. And I don't think they'll ever be able to really get over it, because they release great performance and basketball shoes, but they don't release shoes that go well in the fashion world, which is something that Adidas and Yeezy is doing. I mean, yeah, if I was gonna go play basketball, the first pair of shoes I would want would be a nice pair of Jordans that I know are gonna work well. But I can't really wear those every day. It doesn't really look right to wear them with what I'm wearing normally. That's where Yeezy comes in and does a great job, right? They have shoes that push the envelope, but are also capable of fitting in fashion-wise. I do think that Nike will have a comeback to reclaim some of what it lost, okay? I think that 2018 Nike's gonna have a little bit of a comeback, but I don't think it's gonna be through Jordan brand. Jordan brand just can't seem to get the lifestyle shoe figured out, and they don't really have that person to push it. I mean, they have a lot of athletes who push their particular shoe, Russell Westbrook or whatever, but it's not someone like Kanye who kind of fits into every world, the sports world, the entertainment world, the fashion world. But that's why it's appealing, guys. That's why it's working. I don't think Yeezys are dead. I don't think they're going anywhere. Resale might be going down on some things, but when things like this come out, like this Yeezy 500, I think it's gonna boost the game up again even higher, and everybody's gonna want them, despite everybody saying they're ugly. I mean, let's be honest. When the 350 came out, how many of you people actually thought it was a good looking shoe? I mean, we all wanted it, okay? I wanted it, everybody wanted it. But did you honestly think it was a great looking shoe? No. If you're being honest with yourself, the answer is probably no. But once we tried it on and wore it around a little bit and saw how it could fit in with what we were doing every single day, we like fell in love with it. All of us did. And that shoe has changed everything over the past 2-3 years. It's been probably the most significant shoe over that time period, with no questions asked. So, am I saying that the 500 is going to do that? No, I'm not. But I want you to get my point, is that when somebody says something's ugly, that usually means things are about to change and all of our opinions are about to be slowly shifted and made into something that we're not used to. That's a good thing. And I don't think Jordan can do that. They can't just keep releasing the same stuff with a different color or with a different collab. Yeah, it's great. We want it. But in the end, it's still a Jordan 4. It's still a Jordan 11. It just isn't really anything different. And me, I love Jordan, but Adidas has it figured out when it comes to fashion and making it good for everyday use. I mean, it appeals across the board. Men, women, kids, everybody loves it. So I don't think it's dead. I think the Yeezy 500 is gonna reboot things. I think the re-release of the Wave Runner is gonna really reboot things. And I think we're all in for a change. And you watch, everybody's gonna start saying, oh, hey, these are so nice, these are so nice. They're gonna change their opinions. All those people that were saying they were ugly before, they're gonna be wearing them and they're gonna change their opinion. So that is my point. Be very wary when you hear things like they're ugly, they're terrible, because that usually means things are about to change. As you may know, I've been looking for a pair of Yeezy 1 Zens, the original Yeezys, in my size, and Riff has a pair, but they are worn. I'm gonna go down and check them out. I'm not gonna buy them right now because it's cheaper for me to just buy them online and have them shipped to my house. I don't have to worry about carrying them on the plane or anything, but I wanna go take a look at them to see what they look like before I buy them online, because it does say they're worn and I'm just not sure how much. Before I get to Riff, I'm gonna make a quick stop in round 2. Alright guys, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day night. I'm all alone. I could be sitting home, I could pout about it, but you know what? I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to Disneyland alone. This is my plan. All these couples, that means the single rider line is gonna be wide open. Hey, what do you think? Is the single rider line going to be wide open?
It might be.
It's going to be wide open. I am predicting this is going to be the best trip to Disneyland that I've ever had. There's no kids, no wife, just me. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to get on every ride. First ride I'm going on for sure, Indiana Jones ride, because I haven't been on that ride in like 5 years, because every time I go on it, it's freaking closed. I'm going on it right now. Okay, new plan, not doing that. We're not doing single rider at Indiana Jones. Gotta find the single rider line only. I'm gonna have the best game I've ever had on Buzz Lightyear. Just as I predicted, best score I ever got. No one here to steal all my targets. Buzz Lightyear ride, success. The Space Mountain, do single riders? I don't know, we're about to find out. Where's the single rider line for Space Mountain? Because I'm a single rider on Valentine's Day.
Okay, have a good time on Valentine's Day.
Okay, yeah, okay, thanks. Wait, are you guys a couple? So, wait, but you're cheating, right? Because this is the single rider line. So you get, like, you're cheating, right? Because a couple is supposed to be together in the other line, right? On Valentine's Day especially? Okay. Alright. So nice. Space Mountain single rider, big success. Okay, I've only got 30 minutes till the park closes. So I'm going to the best ride in the whole place. You know what I'm talking about. I've already hit, what, 3 or 4 rides in less than 2 hours. That's way more than I would have ever done if I would have had somebody with me. Valentine's Day at Disneyland, alone. Best idea I've had in a long time. My time is up, I gotta leave. I only had 2 hours. I got so much done in 2 hours. Nobody was telling me they were hungry. Nobody was telling me they gotta go to the bathroom. Best 2 hours at Disneyland I've ever had. Back from Disneyland. Oh, Lindsay is calling me right now. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing, what are you doing?
Nothing, just sitting here in the hotel.
What'd you do tonight?
Just did a lot of thinking about you. Just hanging out, nothing real exciting. I didn't go to Disneyland or anything like that.
Did you go to Disneyland?